So you got your education, you got your career, maybe not even a career, you got a good job or whatever job you got, right? You're doing something in your life. Then you bought your first car, and then you got a girlfriend, and then you got married, then you got kids. And then life happened, and you were taking on tons of responsibilities over time. So your life is super, super, super busy, right? Running errands, driving your kids to sports practice on the weekends, and this and that and the other. And then next thing you know, she starts blaming you for not paying her enough attention. And it's like, what the heck? Where do I get the time to do that with all of these things happening in my life? Are you crazy? How can you make these demands to me? That's your attitude, right? When your significant other blames you for not paying enough attention to her. And then next thing you know, your marriage goes down the drain, and then you get divorced, and then you join the crowd of millions of men worldwide who complain about how terrible women are. And you become essentially a women hater, even though you might not define yourself as one. And then you get a new girlfriend, and then guess what? The same vicious circle is going to repeat itself again, and then you become old, and then you decide that that's all there is to life. Guess what? It's all in here and here. It's the way you've been programmed. It's not the life, it's your social conditioning, it's the conditioning from your parents, the way you were brought up. You have been literally programmed to behave this way. And all of those emotions and all of those patterns that are within you, without you even realizing it, they experience themselves again and again and again. And you are like a bio-robot, literally living your life like that, and you don't even know that things can be different. Yeah, you probably see some other couples who walk happily, and then you see, oh, they're probably rich, right? So you immediately start blaming the fact that the man is rich and he can afford buying expensive gifts to his wife and hiring private tutors to their children and all of that. So you blame that factor for your own shortcomings. And you always find excuses why your life sucks and why it's justified and why there's no other way about it, right? That's the way your mind works. Because again, of all of that conditioning, you can't see outside of the box because you've been in the box your whole life. And it's crazy, but it's true. And it's happening all over the world. It's happened throughout centuries, throughout generations. No nation has been spared. You see this pattern repeating itself again and again and again. There is a way out. If you heal, if you get rid of all of that social conditioning, all of those subconscious programs and all of those emotions, if you learn how to maintain passion in here and find your true core, which is strong. You probably don't even realize how strong it is. And if you can do all of that, just think about how your life would change. It would change dramatically, 360 degrees or 720 degrees. It would change beyond recognition. I'm a living testament to that. I used to be a wrecked man who was chasing his own tail, unhappy in all life aspects, and I was blaming everyone for it. I didn't see that it was all in here and here. Why am I showing here and here? Because the mind is the one that carries all those programs, and your body has all of those pent-up emotions buried deep inside. They're very well hidden. And then what I did is I just paid my way out of it. I paid to good specialists who worked with me and treated me of all of that. And now I'm a changed person. Now I don't perceive all of those situations that I have in my life. I don't perceive them as issues, as problems, as burdens. My responsibilities now are delightful tasks that I do because I want them, instead of perceiving them as a to-do list that someone tells me to do. That kind of way. I look forward being with my child, being with my wife, instead of seeing time with them as a burden because I lack time with myself and I don't get to do things that I want. Because now that I have uncovered my true passion, my true core, I want to be with them. I want to be the man for them, the husband for my wife, the father for my son. I want to be